Awesome, awesome. So the Bleed Bigger Faster call is designed to, do just that, to help you believe bigger, faster, to give you the information that helps you get a revelation that you are in control of your results, that you can take your life wherever you want it to go. And whenever we talk to any chairman, anybody who makes $10,000 a month or more, we ask them, hey, listen, if you can go back and change one thing, what would you change? Everybody always says, I would believe bigger, faster, right? So that's what we want to help you guys do. We want to help you understand the revelation that you can get the results that you desire. And the faster you realize that you're in control, the faster that you get all your dreams, all your wants manifested in your life. So if you're ready to take this thing to the next level, go ahead and put some 100s in the chat. Put some 100s in the chat. We're gonna get this thing kicked off. And listen, y'all, the topic tonight, I've been excited for this one. I got a couple trainings in the chamber that I'm ready to let off for y'all. This one is called What's Real. This one is called What's Real. And my belief tonight is that something will click in your mind, that it'll make sense. The vision will become crystal clear. And when it does, that you'll move into immediate, intense action to get results. That's my faith. That's where I'm at right now. I want to give you guys a real revelation, right? We're about to explore a subject that's really going to make you think critically. We're about to blur the lines. We're going to blur the lines. And then at the end, it's going to be crystal clear the message that you're supposed to receive. All right. So let's blur these lines real quick. What's real? What's real? We're going to ask a series of questions, and I really want y'all to interact in the chat. Okay. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Tell me this, y'all. Is wind real? W-I-N-D. Wind. Is wind real? You can't see it, but you can feel it. So it must be real, right? Has to be real, right? So if I can feel it, okay, then it has to be real. So what's another word for feelings? Tell me that. What's another word for feelings? Emotions. That's the one I was looking for. Emotions. So if you get emotionally involved with an idea, a concept, a goal, to the point where you can feel it, did it become real? Did it become real? Did it become real? All right, so watch this. Is wind, W-I-N-D, is wind a physical thing or is it a spiritual thing? Again, I can't see it, but I can feel it. I see conflicting answers in the chat. This is what I wanted, right? This is what I wanted. Is wind a physical thing or is it a spiritual thing? Which category does wind belong in? See, all we're doing right now is blurring the lines. We're blurring the lines. I want you to really think, right? Is wind tangible? That's a good one. Is it tangible? Like, can you hold it? What does tangible really mean? Watch this. What's oxygen? Is oxygen real? What's hydrogen? Is that real? What's helium? When you was a kid, you get the balloon and you blow the balloon up, and then you suck it in, And then your voice sound weird. I need to get some balloons. I need to do that. I ain't did that in a long time. That was always fun. But is helium real? Right? Is helium real? Right? My point is this. Are things only real when you're able to see them? Or can something be real that you can't see, like wind? Let's go deeper. If somebody teaches you something that's incorrect, but you accept it as fact, is what you believe about the thing real? Or does the fact that it's not true mean that it's fake? Is it a lie? He said, Charles, my head hurts. I'm just trying to get you to think. I'm gonna say it one more time. If somebody teaches you something that's incorrect, but you accept it as fact, is what you believe about the thing real? Or does the fact that it's not true mean that it's fake? Is it a lie? Right, let me give you an example. If I tell you the sky is green, and you accept that, and then you go on to tell others that the sky is green, and they begin saying the sky is green, is it green or is it blue? Because if a group of people start accepting that it's green, what is it really? What's real? Right? Let's use another example. If you tell your friend, I'm going to be a billionaire, and they say, no, you're not, is what you said about you real? Does the fact that they don't believe you mean what you said isn't real? What do you choose to believe is real? Here's a very interesting question. How can anyone verify that what you're saying isn't real if it hasn't happened yet? And then watch this. Why do people have the tendency to believe someone else's doubt rather than believe their own vision? See, all I'm doing right now is blurring the lines between what's real and what's fake. Because if you can't see something, but it can still be real, then my next set of questions are thoughts real? Are ideas real? Are thoughts and ideas things? Here's my water bottle. Y'all know I keep some water with me. Here's my water bottle. I love using this example. Was this water bottle a thought at one point? Was this a thought? Right? It was, yeah, yes, it was, right? So now that I have this water bottle in my hand, the fact that this water bottle is physical right now, but it originated as a thought, does it mean that thoughts are things because they started out in someone's mind and now it's physical? And think about it, right? Tell me in the chat, tell me what you think, right? Can Can you take something impossible and make it possible through thought? Right? Y'all heard the story about the woman who lifted a car off of her child? A car. A frail, small woman lifted a car off of a child. That's an impossibility for a lot of people. But for that mother, on that very day, at that very time, in that specific situation, it became very real, very possible, absolutely possible to her. How did she do that? She decided that her baby was not dying that day. She decided that her baby dying was not an option. So again, can you take something impossible and make it possible through thought? I'm just trying to make you think. I'm trying to expand your thought patterns and what you believe is real versus what's fake. If you think thoughts that that tell you that you can't do something, if you think thoughts that tells you that you can't do something, thoughts of doubt, quite literally, you won't be able to do it. Because thoughts are real things. And they manifest whatever you consistently feed it. They manifest whatever you consistently feed it. The mind is a very powerful tool. Whatever you feed it definitely grows. This is why you should accept challenges and make a decision to meet them. This is how you become the best version of yourself that you possibly can be. What would the best version of you do? What would the best version of you do? I always use this as an example. Right? Look at this. If you could have anything on this screen right now, any level of compensation, which one would you want? Which one would you want? If you could have anything. Interesting. Interesting. I see a lot of C750s. Right? Interesting. It's interesting how when you remove the possibility of failure, how you'll go after the top thing. The top thing, the greatest thing, when you remove any possibility of failure. That's interesting, right? That's mighty interesting to me. Right? So the best version of you would go after the best possibility. So my question is, what version are you today? What version of you are you today? And are you willing to commit to the growth necessary to become the best version of you that can manifest Chairman 750? See, the best version of you is limitless. When you really understand how powerful you are, you'll go after anything that you want. So where are these limiting beliefs coming from? How do we change them? What's real to you? What's real to you, right? Because what we got to do is make Chairman 750 real to you. If that's what the highest version of you would go after, then don't we need to become the best version of ourselves so that becomes a reality? If you're telling me the best version of yourself, we'll go after it. An interviewer asked Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, what's the one single attribute that's responsible for all this success that you've achieved? They looked at each other and they both said the same exact word: focus. Focus. That's it. Focus. The ability to focus. I'm not talking about regular focus. I'm not talking about fickle focus. I'm not talking about hot and cold focus, based on the circumstances in life type of focus. I'm talking about divorcing any possibility of failure type of focus. I'm talking about it happens by any means necessary type of focus. I'm talking about willing to stake your life on the results type of focus. Because that's what they did. They dedicated 40 years, 50 years. Are you willing to dedicate that amount of time to get your vision manifested? That's what Steve Jobs did. We wouldn't have this phone without his ability to focus. But you don't go after a vision that big without first believing that it's a reality for you. It's a real thing. You can have it. You don't go after big dreams, big goals that the highest version of you can obtain without believing that it's real first. What do you believe is real? What's real to you? See, if you want to go far, you need a team. Right? If you want to go far, you need a team. Collaboration breeds elevation. Strife, arguing, and backbiting is what broke people do. Don't engage in those activities. Visionaries talk about ideas, plans, actions, strategies, and results. Winners are too busy executing to talk about failure or what's not working. It's always working. That's what winners understand. It's always working. All things work together for good for those who love God. So every experience is always working for your good. All things work together for good for those who love God. So every experience is good and for your elevation. It's so simple. It's so simple. You gotta ask yourself, what activities do you want duplicated in your organization? Because if you're saying chairman, but you're not giving presentations, is that going to manifest what you want? If you want chairman, right? Not only do you need to be doing presentations, but your organization should be doing presentations. See, your business isn't open unless presentations are happening. So my question is, what type of organization will you create? Because whatever you want to create, you got to do. what will you make real about your organization? And the beautiful thing about our platform is you don't have to figure nothing out. We got the blueprint. The interesting thing about God, I like science because science just authenticates what God already said. Like, did you know that the Grand Canyon is proof that the whole earth was flooded? You'll have to go study that. The Grand Canyon and the walls, the colors of the walls, is proof that the whole earth was flooded. You'll have to go study that. Did you know that scientists have proven that the universe is still expanding to this day? So what that means is the creator, when he spoke creation, it's still creating today. See, creation doesn't stop. And you're always creating with what? The same thing God creates with, your words. Your words create. Right? So if you have creative power in your mouth, okay, and words are things, just like thoughts are things, what type of organization will you create based on what you're saying consistently? And we already established this. I said this on one of the morning motivations last week. You don't speak what you don't believe. If you said it, you thought about it first. So if you don't believe that chairman is real, you won't say it. You won't confess it. You won't keep it on your mouth. So what will you make real about your organization? There's only 5 skills that create success here, y'all. It's only 5. Prospecting, peaking and passing, presenting, plugging, and promoting. Those are the 5 skills. That's it. There's only 5. Did you know that these 5 skills can make you 6 figures, 7 figures a month? Only 5. 2 of those things will get you to Platinum 1000. Easy. Easy. Prospecting and peaking and passing. When I say peak and pass, I mean peak interest and pass them to a resource, a presentation, the Facebook group, the Retired at 365 Travelpreneurs group, where all the information and all the proof is, right? A video resource. Just peak and pass them to a resource, right? And then after they see the information and ask you questions, pass them to a 3-way call. Those 2 skills, prospecting, the art of getting people interested in wanting to know how what we do works, and then passing, peak them and pass them to an information source other than yourself. Those are the only 2 things you need to get good at to add an extra $12,000 a year of income to your life. And that can be done in how many days? Type it in the chat. How many days will it take? What's real to you? What's real to you? How long will it take? How many days will it take you? Will it take you 60 days? Will it take you 45, 30? Will it take you 18 days? Will it take you 14 days? How about 7 days? Will it take you 3 days? Will it take you 1 day? Will it take you 12 hours? How long will it take you? What's real to you? I want y'all to write this down. You only get successful on purpose. Success doesn't happen by accident. You don't stumble into $1 million, into $2 million, $5 million, $10 million. You don't stumble into that. You only get successful on purpose. So you absolutely must move on purpose. You know what I just noticed? Only 3 people put a number in the chat. You see, you won't do it if you don't believe it's real. I asked the question. Only 3 people answered it. See the problem? The problem is it's not real to you yet. And you get to decide if it's real or not. The question is simple. How long will it take you to get to Platinum 1000? I could give a time frame, but it's about what you believe. What do you believe? When will it happen for you? Now, if it's your goal, you can answer the question. If you don't have that goal, you don't have to answer it. I'm just saying, I'm just pointing out what I noticed. I noticed when I asked the question, only a few people answered. Right? You only get successful on purpose. So you absolutely must move on purpose. You got to plan for success. Every day is a gift. Every day is an opportunity. And what you believe that you can do or can't do with that day is exactly what you'll be given over the course of time. A string of good, positive, productive days is what will change your life. I heard it said like this, like, do you know how hard it is to be relevant for 40 years? Like, think about Denzel Washington, how many movies he's done, or think about Kobe Bryant's basketball career, or Tiger Woods' golf career, or Tyler Perry's, directing career and acting career, or think about how long Oprah Winfrey has been doing media. Like 20, 30, 40 years. You know how long, you know how hard it is to stay relevant? You know what high performers have figured out? They figured out how to put strings of good, positive, productive days together. Can you imagine having 10 years of nothing but productive days? And in between those productive days, you might have 1 day or 2 days that didn't go as planned, but you have the ability to focus and refocus yourself on the ultimate goal. What successful people have figured out is how not to allow life events to take them off of focusing on their ultimate goal. A string of good, productive, positive days is what will change your life. How many days in a row can you be productive? Everybody partying, Kobe Bryant shooting the basketball. Everybody celebrating the championship, Jerry Rice is right back on the field practicing the very next week after he won the Super Bowl. He's preparing for the next one. Like, how committed are you to manifesting your goal? See, you have to establish what's real to you. Because if it's really real, the activity will authenticate it. Your activity always authenticates your belief. What all wealthy people understand and act upon is taking a 10-year window and building the momentum of positive days, of productive days. They don't allow negative life events to stop their momentum. They make the decision to do something consistently. And they work at their craft until they get what they want. Type the name of someone in the chat that you know that you can describe as that type of person. Type the name of someone in the chat that you can describe like that. Type their name in the chat. I appreciate you, Andre. Type it in the chat. Come on, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Okay. Keep going. See, the answer that I was looking for was your name. And only a few people caught it. I actually, see, this whole training is about what's real to you. It's good that you can identify other people. But when you look in the mirror, can you identify yourself as that type of person? What's real to you? And if you don't see yourself as that type of person, you got to make a decision. You got to make a decision to change and grow, to become that type of person where you can put together a string of days and be productive. Because productivity is what's going to change your life. We're not doing it. This not some boys and girls club, y'all. We not coming here just to feel good and get the butterflies in the stomach and right to high five and jump around. Y'all, we gotta make some money. That's what we're here for. We're here to elevate financially. I mean, all those things are a part of it, but come on, we gotta go somewhere, y'all. We gotta elevate. That means we got to produce. But before we can produce, these things have to be real to you. Again, I ask you, what do you believe is real? What idea will you make real? Right? Again, what idea will you make real? Because every single one of these ranks is being paid out every single Friday. You don't have to wonder, right, if this is real. There was a time where nobody was any rank on this screen. There was no chairmans in the company. You didn't have to believe for something that wasn't done before. The path has been paved for you. There's a blueprint to elevation here. So you don't have to wonder if these things are real. They are real. It's people all over the world. It's people in what some people call third world countries making this type of money because they've decided to make it real to them. But is it real for you? Is it real for you though? Ask yourself, am I worth being duplicated? Do I have the habits of a chairman? And if the answer is no, you got to change that. You got some work to do. Do you think chairmen show up late? Do you think chairmen don't read books like this? So listen, we're not your babysitter. When we say, hey, you got to get the book of the month, you got to read it, and you need to show up to the book of the month club call. Do you think chairmen would do that? Do you think they would follow those instructions? Like, we're not going to run behind you and make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. No, the instruction was given. And if you really want what you say you want, you'll do it. And again, I ask you, what do you want duplicated in your organization? Do you want people that are able to follow simple instructions? What do I always say? Chairmen are what? Seen, heard, and felt. So do you need to be reminded to have your camera on when you get on webinars over and over again before you actually do it? Does the play have to be given over and over again before you run it? Look at your results and ask yourself, do you want to have you in your organization? And if the answer is no, guess what? You got some growing to do. You got some changes to make tonight, like right now. Right now, you got some changes to make, because we're not talking about theory when we talk about these ranks and this money from trading. We're not talking about theory. We're talking about things that you can obtain, and it don't have to take long. It does not have to take forever to get the results that you want. But are you willing to change? Are you willing to grow? Are you willing to do the things that average people won't do? Watch this. Are you willing to do it even if you're scared? The play is simple. Here's the play. Y'all ready for the play? It's 3 simple steps. Enroll 12 to 15 customers. This is the play in this specific order. Enroll 12 to 15 customers. That's number 1. Number 2, help 3 to 4 of those customers go platinum 150. And number 3, help 7 to 10 of all those people, out of all those people, help 7 to 10 of them do steps 1 and 2. That gets you $10,000 a month. Now, here's the thing. You got to do step 1. There's no way around it. If you want $10,000 a month, step 1, there's no way around it. What do you have to do? Enroll 12 to 15 customers in a 30 to 45-day period. But Charles, I've never done that before. But Charles, I've been trying. Nobody's saying yes. But Charles, I've been going to the trainings. I came to the events. It's not working. See, that's the problem. You don't think it's real yet. You don't think all these activities that we're telling you to do actually is producing the results. It's always working. Could it be that the thought, the real thing that we talked about earlier, remember those set of questions I asked? Thoughts are real things, y'all. Could it be because the real thing, the negative thought in your mind, is causing the results to escape you? You got to look inward. That's where the answer is located. Because there's 12 to 15 living, breathing humans on planet Earth right now that have the money to get started, that's specifically attached to you. But how dedicated and committed are you to finding them? Is it a must for you? Must you save your baby that's under that car? Or is your baby going to die? Must you see this vision come to pass? Or is it something that you're just interested in for the time being? What's real to you? Right? What's real to you? Right? These 3 things, this play in sequence, step 1, step 2, step 3, right? That's all you need to focus on. That's it. Do you have the ability to focus over an extended period of time? I'm talking about that intense focus. I mean, you got your 5 reasons why. You've written those out. And is it an absolute must that those things that you wrote on that piece of paper come off that paper and into your life and reality? Is it an absolute must? Can you focus on this plan until those 5 things are reality? Because like I said, this pay, these withdrawals, they're happening every single week. I've been on webinars with people who've done 6 figures in a minute, 7 figures in 3 minutes in trades. I've seen people come into the organization and go platinum 1,000 in 72 hours. I've seen it. That means it's possible. I've seen people go chairman 25 in 5 weeks. I've seen it. It's real. But what's real to you is the question. Do you have the ability to focus over an extended period of time? When you finally decide to go all in to get to your destination, you'll realize that it was easier than you thought it was going to be. And you'll wish you would have believed bigger, faster. When you finally decide to do it, I heard it said like this: what you got to do is grind in your present, but live in your future. Grind in the present, but live in your future. Y'all, I fell in love with the future that I'm creating. Instead of avoiding the work, you got to learn to love the work. I used to say that recruiting was hard. You know when my perspective changed? It changed when I stopped saying that recruiting was hard. Now it's easy to me. I love people. I love working with people. I love helping people. What I'm saying is I fell in love with the process. Every day is a gift. I fell in love with making positive, good connections with like-minded people. You can't get to these levels of success without liking people and having the ability to forgive. Because people gonna be people. People gonna be people, right? But you gotta love them. You gotta give people grace and room to grow. You don't come ready-made. Some people that you help get started won't come ready-made. But there are some out there that's ready-made. They ready. They know what to do. They just need the plan. And you got the plan. But you got to get dedicated to finding them. How many of y'all would like a Paris Simmons in your organization? How many of y'all would like a Riyadh and Sidney Jones in your organization? How many of y'all would like a David Imonitier in your organization? You gotta grow to attract them. You gotta grow to attract that person into your organization. Because success is a language. And once you learn the language, this thing gets simple. It's simple. How do you learn the language? Attending calls like this consistently, going to events, coming to West Palm Beach, March 10th, 11th, and 12th, right? Coming to the Book of the Month Club calls, coming to the training calls, going into the paid members group and typing in live three-way calls and watching the countless three-way calls I've recorded in there to show you how to talk, to show you, like, ain't no training like live training. I'm going live when I'm talking to people in real time to show you how to talk to people. It's not scripted. It's tons of information within this organization that'll teach you how to be successful. You just got to get committed to learning and growing and executing. And then you will attract a Paris Simmons into your organization. You will attract a Justin Owens into your organization. You will attract a David Imonitier into your organization. Y'all, there's people out here that's ready-made. They ready. They're looking. But are you committed to finding them? I'm in love with the work. I don't avoid the work. I don't avoid presentations. I don't avoid three-way calls. You know how I got good at three-way calls? I just decided to do them. I did it bad until I did it good. You got to do it. prospect, present, peak and pass, plug, promote. Those are the 5 skills. What do I mean when I say plug? Plug people into the system effectively, right? Let me define this. Prospecting. Always, always, always be meeting new people and putting them on a list. Always collecting phone numbers and Instagram pages. Always, right? Always making new friends. Hi, my name is Charles. What's your name? You know how to do that. You've been doing that since kindergarten, right? People, I don't know who to talk to. Talk to your neighbor. Go knock on the door and make a new friend. It's people all around. You're walking past chairmans every single day. Every single day. Right? Every single day. Right? Prospecting, peak and pass. Right? In the last 2 to 4 years, out of all the money that's flown through your bank account, how much money have you made on that money? I don't know. Nothing. What if there was a skill? What if there was a way that I could show you where you could take the money you have right now and grow it from your phone even while you sleep? Would you want to know about that? Yeah, that sounds pretty interesting. Great. I'm going to text you some information. I need you to watch this right now. If I send it to you, will you watch it? Yes, right now. Yeah, I'll watch it right now. Okay, cool. I'm going to text it to you. I'll call you back. Get off the phone. Or, hey, I'm about to add you into this Facebook group. I'm going to tag you in a video. I need you to watch it right now. If I send it to you, will you watch it? Yeah, I'll watch it. Listen, I'm serious. I really need your opinion. All right, cool. I'll watch it. Okay, cool. I'm going to add you right now. Peak, pass. Not peak and then, well, let me tell you about this industry called Forex. This is like a $7 trillion a day market. Listen, it's the biggest market in the world. It's bigger than beauty. It's bigger than the NFL. It's bigger than Vegas. It's bigger than everything you can imagine. And guess what? Your banks trade your money. They trade your money and they trade my money. And you know what? Guess what? You should be trading, because if they're trading your money anyway, you might as well make money from your money. Don't you think? Right? And then guess what? We go to other countries, right? We exchange our currency. Listen, you're talking too much. You're talking way too much. You doing too much. That ain't it. Peak, pass, right? Present. Presenting is giving an effective presentation. An effective presentation is one where you give the presentation and somebody signs up. If you can do that one time, you got it. You got it. If you can do that one time, I'm telling you, the first time I gave a presentation, it was horrible. But when somebody signed up from my horrible presentation, I said, oh, I'm about to be rich. That's it. Oh, it's over. They signed up from that. Oh, I'm about to get better at this. If that got somebody started, oh, I'm about to master this. See, you got to do it until you get good. You got to start somewhere. Right? It's really that easy, Javon. Just read the slides. Watch this. Watch this. Plugging people in the right way. Not signing them up and then moving on to the next sign up, but actually spending the time to make sure they understand the 5-step fast start to success, the 72-hour blueprint. Y'all, all you got to do is read the piece of paper with the person, or add them to the Facebook group and tag them in the 72-hour fast start video. Do you believe that this pays people 5 figures a month? These are the skills people are running away from? Am I describing anything that's too hard for anybody to do on this call? Right? And then promote. Listen, Don King this thing. Promote. I don't care if you get annoyed because I talk about West Palm Beach every time I do a webinar. That ain't my business. The people who want to win will be there. Either you're going to catch it or you're going to see it later on when we all, Chairman 25, Chairman 50s, Chairman 100s, and Chairman 250s, and Chairman 500s, and Chairman 750s, all through this organization. You'll get it now or you'll get it later by watching us. Listen. Either you're going to take a hold of the things we're teaching or you're going to watch us elevate. right? It's only annoying if you don't think it's real. That's all it is. You just don't have the correct perception yet. It's only annoying to you if you don't believe that it's possible. But the reason why success leaves clues, the reason why all the individuals that are making 6 figures and 7 figures a month and 8 figures a month talk about events all the time is because events are the things that change their life. And once they understood, they said, you know what? I got to get more people to this event to see this information that changed my life. Events change lives. And you won't know how real that is until you attend one. You're not really in this business until you get to a major event, right? So you'll be in after March 10th, 11th, and 12th if you're there. If you don't come, you're not really in yet. Right? So those are the 5 skills. I just wanted to take the time to help y'all understand this kindergarten stuff that we're doing for 6, 7 figures a month. Right? 6 figures a year, 7 figures a year. This stuff is real. What I'm explaining to you is you got to fall in love with this process. You got to fall in love with this work. It has to be real to you. What does your life look like if you just believe and didn't doubt? It says that all things are possible to those who believe. All things are possible to who? To those who believe. So here's my question. Do you believe? Do you believe? Because if you don't, it's not possible for you. And that's why you don't get the results. But if you believe, if you just remove all doubt and you got married to this process, all things would happen. All 5 reasons why would happen. Because you believed. Right? And here's another one. According to your faith, be it done unto you. That's interesting. According to your faith. According to your prospect's faith? No. According to your mother's faith? No. According to that friend's faith who said it wouldn't work? No. According to whose faith? According to your faith, be it done unto you. Here's something interesting that you could write down in your notes. Faith has a voice. It speaks. Faith isn't quiet. I'm the greatest. I'm a bad man. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest fighter who ever lived. Who was that? Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali. And guess what he did? Became the greatest fighter in the world. Said it before it happened. Faith has a voice and is usually loud. It speaks. Faith isn't still, it moves. Ooh, faith moves. It moves, y'all. It says, according to your faith, the faith that speaks, the faith that moves, be it done unto you. That's good. Here's a revelation. Everything that you want has already been created. It's already here. The Lord is just waiting for you, right? He's just waiting for your faith to claim what's already yours. Your faith is your receipt for what it is that you already want, for what it is that you want. How can you prove that, Charles? Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. Let me read this thing. I'm gonna break this thing down, right? I'm gonna break this thing down. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. Ain't none of my business if you don't believe this. Ain't none of my business. If you don't believe it, hey, that's your business, right? that ain't none of my business, okay? I'm just gonna tell you what I know works. Hebrews chapter 11, what's up? See, hold up. I'm gonna read this thing to you. Okay. I want y'all to really understand this thing. Hebrews chapter 11, 1 and 2. Now faith is the confidence, right? In New International Version. Now faith is the confidence in what we hope for and the assurance about what we do not see. That's good. Where that KJV version? Watch this. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So it says faith is the evidence of things not seen. Ooh. So the Lord is just waiting for your faith to claim what's already been created. Chairman 10 has already been created. It's already available to you. It's already, it's waiting for you. It's just waiting for you to come get it. What would happen if you began to behave like you couldn't fail? What could you accomplish if you started behaving like you couldn't fail? I'm gonna leave you with this. If you started behaving like you couldn't fail, what if you spoke to every person like they always say yes? What if you spoke to every single person like they always say yes? How many people would you talk to tonight? If you started behaving like everybody would say yes. Like I want y'all to understand that's how I behave. I behave like people are literally crazy. Like you got 8 heads if you say no to me. Are you kidding me? You don't want to make money while you sleep? Ooh. Oh, that's a shame. That's sad. Well, oh well. Somebody got to come get my trash tomorrow. Somebody got to sell me my Bentley. Somebody got to fly the plane. Listen, I don't need my pilot worried about investing. I don't. I need you to fly this plane, okay? I need you to fly it. I need you to go to work. I really do. Everybody can't be wealthy, okay? It just can't happen. I need my chef not worried about crypto. I need my chef to just prepare my food. That's all I need, okay? All right, I'm gonna leave the chef alone. I'm not even gonna pitch it. He might be around in the room while I'm talking, and he might pick up on it. Then I'm gonna have to hire another chef. You see the problem? I need my chef focused on the food. You understand? Everybody can't get wealthy. I need somebody to go work at the gas station, because when I get my Bentley and I gotta go get some gas, I need somebody to go ahead and take my money so I can get my gas. I don't need the gas attendant worried about crypto. You understand? Listen, y'all get mad when people tell you no. Not me. Not me. Not me. That's just one of the service individuals that will be in service to me. Right? Leave them alone. Let them go. Go find the one that gets it. I ain't trying to convince you at all. Please understand. I'm not trying to convince you. I just need a yes or a no. If it don't make sense to you, just let me know. Tell me no fast so I can move on to the next person. You understand? Y'all got to understand this thing. Like, you're looking for people who react like this. Wait, hold up, wait. You said I could push a button on my phone and make money. They making how much? And they're gonna pay me to tell other people about this? Where the link at? You talking too much, just give me the link. I got the money, right? It's only 300? Bet, give me the link. That's what you want. You want those type of people. Not the people like, this sounds like a pyramid scheme. Oh no, this is real. I gotta do my research first. I gotta go research. Now all of a sudden they researchers. I gotta go research. I gotta see. I need to go look some stuff up real quick. I gotta go see if this is real. I gotta go see. Well, how much you say a move a year? How does this really work? Where is the money coming from? This don't seem real. I don't know if I want to do this. Let me think about it. I'll get back to you. I gotta go Christmas shopping first, and then I'm gonna get started. I'm sorry, you're not qualified to work with me. I'm sorry. See, y'all gotta understand. This thing, it gets fun when you understand you don't need everybody. I don't need everybody. I just need a few who get it. Because this thing is real to me. This thing is real to me. Right? They not, right, Javon, right. See, some people who tell you, no, they just not ready yet. They just not ready yet. They just need some time. They just need some grace, right? But while they figuring it out, I'm gonna go find the one that's excited. Because the one that's excited, we can elevate together, right? That's all right. They just might need to see you come up, and then they'll get it. But that's not even what I wanted to say last. This is the last thing that I wanted to say. I'm gonna let y'all go. What you pay attention to grows. In other words, you are in full control, right? In other words, you control your money and your rate of elevation by what you focus on and act upon. I'm gonna say it one more time. What you pay attention to grows. So you control your money and your rate of elevation by what you focus on and act upon. It's really that simple. You got to make this thing real to you, right? And it's got to be without a shadow of a doubt. Can't nobody come to you and steal what you know is real and convince you that it won't work, right? The same way the wind is real, but you can't see it, right? It's got to be real to you, right? The same way you know oxygen exists and hydrogen exists and helium exists. It's real. Even if when you can't see it, it's real. Even when you can't feel it, it's still real. Even when the results are going against what you're believing for, it's still real. When it becomes real to you, the results show up by your commitment to the authenticity of your activity. Because you're not going to cheat the process. You're not going to cheat the process. You're going to go through and grow through what you need to go through and grow through to get to your final destination. So thoughts are real, y'all. Thoughts are real things. This was somebody's idea, and now it's in my hand. You have an idea in your mind about your 5 reasons why. Those are real things. But you got to make it real. The only way you make it real is by being committed, being tenacious, and being completely sold out to what it is that you want. Make it real, y'all. Make it real. That's the Believe Bigger Faster call. Love each and every one of you guys. Like I said, my faith is that you got something tonight that you're going to take and go apply, go win, make this thing real. I want to see you in West Palm Beach, okay? March 10th, 11th, and 12th, right? At I Am Beyond, all right? West Palm Beach, Florida. I want to see you there. March 10th, 11th, and 12th, right? This is part of making it real. Okay, this is a part of making it real. Like I said, you just don't understand until you get there and you see for yourself why we talk about events all the time. Because something's going to happen to you. You're going to hear something. You're going to see something. You're going to get some new information that's really going to take your life to the next level. It happens every single time. This is where real decisions are made to elevate. This is where it happens. And I can't make it any more clear. I can't make it any more like easy. I'm thinking of every way possible to help you guys. In the Facebook group, I got a post in the features section giving you instructions on how to find cheap flights. I've flown for $20 before. I've flown for $40, less than the price of an Uber ride or a Lyft ride. I give you the sauce on how to find cheap plane tickets. Can nobody say, oh, I can't get there? How? I'm showing you. I'm giving you the sauce. All you got to do is follow these instructions and you will get there. Right? So I'm telling you, you got to be there. You got to be there. Love you guys. Tomorrow, bright and early, morning motivation, 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it. All right? Have a great, productive week. Elevate, believe, and act consistently. Right? Consistently. And may it be done to you as you believe. Everybody have a blessed night. Peace.